Hello friends, it's another beautiful day here in the village. My name is Doris Kimuyu and I'm so happy that today you've chosen to watch this video. So today I'll be sharing with you some few tips, around 8 tips, the reason why your hair might not be growing. So please, as you watch this video, remember to subscribe. Thank you so much. Why is my hair not growing? Why can't I retain length? What could I be doing wrong? Maybe this might be the million questions that are running through your mind, but I'm here to tell you that hair growth is one of the most pressing of the hair trials and tribulations, if I may put it that way. You feel like your hair growth is stagnant and that no matter what you do, like all those promising hair tips, you realize that your hair simply won't grow any longer. But just like everything else, hair growth problems can be solved. So there are plenty of reasons why hair doesn't not grow past a certain length. Everything from your diet and certain chemical imbalances to the hair products that we use can sometimes make hair growth a challenge. I know we all want healthy, long, shiny, and damage-free hair. Although I know it's not all of us, but some of us, I know we want that. And for that reason, I know how frustrating it can be when that doesn't seem attainable. So I have broken down the reasons why your hair may not be growing. I have around 8 reasons. May not be the only reasons, but I've just given you some few reasons why your hair might not be growing and some tricks to aid on the hair growth process. So I'm going to start with the very much common one, genetics. Yes, genetics. When it comes to an individual's hair growth, each person has a hair cycle growth pace where their hair has the potential to reach its longest length. Therefore, the terminal length of hair is the maximum length it can grow without being cut or damaged. You realize that hair does not necessarily stop growing when it reaches a specific length. However, it does stop once a certain amount of time has passed. That is the cycle of your hair growth. And we can say that on average, most hair growth grows about half an inch per month. According to some studies, half an inch per month, and each hair finishes the cycle at different points. And you realize that the reason why people have multiple hair length on their ends. The second one is shedding. You realize that everyone sheds hair. Shedding is completely normal and natural. In fact, it is a part of the hair growth process. And so the old hair is shed so that new hair can grow. Even the healthiest scalps shed hair. So if your hair loss begins to occur faster than your hair regrowth, then you run into a problem of excessive shedding that may be caused by another reason. And therefore, you have to be very keen to check how your hair shades. The third one is age. You will realize that similarly to your genetics, age can also be a reason why your hair won't grow. Age affects hair growth because our hair growth cycle becomes shorter as we get older. So as we age, our hair becomes thinner and unable to grow past a certain point. The next one, number 4, we can say is your stress level. They say that stress affects pretty much everything about our health, including our appearance. And so emotional and physical stress stress are linked to air loss and an overall decrease in air quality. Stress is detrimental to hair growth as it restricts the hair growth cycle. So, treating yourself to relaxing activities to decrease your stress level will not only improve your mental health but also the health of your hair. Number 5, we can say air breakage. Breakage is probably your hair's biggest enemy, we may say so, and you realize that the average person's hair grows about 6 inches every year. That's what they say. So if your hair is not being cared for properly, like too little care or too much care, and it is breaking off just as fast as it grows, then your hair will stay the same length until you change some habits. And so breakage can be caused by multiple reasons, and I will give you some common factors that cause hair breakage. One can be it styling. We think that you might get it by now, but if you haven't, I will say it again. Excessive heat is bad news when it comes to your hair. Every time your hair comes into contact with the hot tool, it's important to keep in mind that the damage it causes can affect your hair growth. So if you want to grow your hair, you must keep it as healthy as possible. Frying your hair daily with hot tools will cause it to become brittle and break, therefore ruining any dreams of gaining length. Another one we can say is over processing. While experimenting with hair dyes, relaxers, and may be fun, it is not the best when you want to grow out your hair. Exposing your hair to chemicals strips it of its natural oils. Dyes also cause your hair cuticle to lift, ultimately leading to split ends and breakage. The next one we can say aggressive styling. Styling your hair can be frustrating, but tight hairstyles, brushing your hair forcefully are all ways to cause breakage to your hair. Avoid those super tight ponytails, hairstyles that can cause extra tension to your hair. Take a gentle approach to your hair styling. The next one we can say is split ends. Split ends are not good for hair growth because although your hair may be growing from the root, this means that your strands are breaking off from the bottom. This can make it seem like your hair is stuck at a certain length. To remedy this, it is necessary to get a trim and cut off those split ends, leaving the split ends leaving your split ends will only cause them to split further up the hair shafts, therefore leading to more breakage and no more hair growth. So don't ignore them, cut them off and try to prevent them in the future. The next one we can say maybe diet and exercise. Just like stress, your diet and exercise habits greatly affect your physical health. Just like your skin loves it when you drink water for the day, your hair loves it when you eat healthy food, maybe vitamin rich diet. The next one is a poor hair care routine. Having a poor hair care routine is a way to make sure your hair does not grow past a certain length. Using too much products or using too much little products, brushing your hair aggressively, washing your hair with extreme hot water, etc are all things that can lead to breakage and sabotage your dreams of having long healthy hair. Therefore, ensure that you build a very good hair care routine, and because end goal is to keep your hair as happy and healthy as possible so that it can grow and retain its length. The final thing I will say is that the best thing you can do to grow your hair is to become your hair expert. The best way to keep your hair healthy is to understand what your hair needs and wants from you. To do that, you have to understand things like your hair type and your hair porosity, and then take that information and create a hair care routine that is just right for you. Be your hair's best friend and it will be yours. Therefore, thank you so much, friends, for taking your time to watch this video. Kindly, if you have not yet subscribed, subscribe. Thank you so much.